Is it recording? Yeah. Hi, Tumblr. Woo. Yeah. So I said that I would make a video if I got 5 to 7 questions today, and I got more than that, like 10. So I'll try to be as concise as possible, but no guarantees. Okay. Right. So first question comes from 360 Cub. And he asks, is there a movie moment that always makes you A, cry, B, laugh, or C, jump? Let me see. Makes me cry. I know this is like completely expected out of me, but at the end of Saving Private Ryan, I always tear up a little bit because it's just such a good movie. And the ending is like kind of touching. So, but yeah, I think most of the people would probably disagree, but I don't know. I think it's fantastic. Moment that always makes me laugh? Probably at the end of Steel Magnolias, after like Sally Field is grieving over her daughter who died. Like, the moment's really intense and it's really like difficult to watch, and then like it's just fantastic comic relief. Like, the best I've ever seen of any movie. And I won't say what it is because in case you haven't seen it, I highly suggest you go watch it, even though it's a serious chick flick, but it's really good. So highly recommend it. And movie that always makes me jump, or a moment that always makes me jump. I haven't really watched a movie like a horror film or a thriller, like in forever. So I can't really recall a moment that I jumped. And I really don't watch horror films. Like, I like psychological thrillers, but I'm not really into horror, so I can't really answer that one. Sorry. But yeah, anyway, moving on. Just a gamer with a tongue asked, name 5 games you could never give up and 5 games you wish never existed. Also, your opinion on kilts, because why the hell not? Okay, so 5 games that I couldn't give up. Empire, Total War, like, you all could probably guess these, to be honest. Empire, Total War, Age of Empires, Napoleon, Total War. You notice the pattern here? Team Fortress 2, and probably Mountain Blade. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Oh yeah, and then 5 games I wish never existed. I don't really play games I don't like, so yeah, I can't really honestly answer. So yeah, sorry about that. Opinion on kilts. Love kilts. They're we've see a Scottish guy in a kilt just yeah. We won't go any further, but yeah, my opinion on kilts is good. Absolutely, more power to you. Okay, Perogo Maestro asked, what are the most and least delicious items you have in your fridge? What about the spices? Most delicious, probably beerwurst that I'm probably gonna cook up sometime this week, and then least delicious, probably some like non-fat Greek yogurt. It's disgusting. I hate it. I like Greek yogurt, like if it's not non-fat, but yeah, that. And then spiciest, I don't know. I'm pretty white, so there's nothing really spicy in my fridge. Yeah, like banana peppers, which aren't really that spicy. Next question comes from Juno82, and I would read this in a Scottish accent, but I don't want to like offend you and your country. Um, you can relive any point in time in your life. The time span can only be a half hour. What half hour of your past would you like to experience again? Um, I can't even read and have a college education. Um, I, hmm, there are actually a lot of moments I'd like to relive, and they almost like all exclusively involve either alcohol or being abroad, or both. So I'd probably have to say when my best friends came to visit me in Finland, and we went to Sweden for a friend's wedding, and then we took a cruise ship back to Finland, and we got this like um it's almost like a Vegas casino, only it's a big boat. It's like a cruise ship, and there's this humongous buffet, and like all types of seafood you can eat, like anything you think of, like shrimp. You can get steak. You can get like freaking caviar, like all you can eat, like Russian caviar, which actually wasn't bad. Um, you also they had free unlimited beer and wine, like, and it was like crappy beer and crappy wine, but like still, who cares? Like we ate so much, and then we got so drunk. We got so drunk. We were the first ones to go in and the last ones to leave. Like we were just sloshed. And then we went to like the duty free shops and like bought more alcohol and brought it back to our cabin and drank more. So by the time we got to Finland, we were like beyond like, oh god, like I wasn't too bad because of my size, but my other friends like were just gone. Like poor one of them like was just like crying and like had to be like almost carried off the ships because yeah, it was bad, but still it was so much fun. Um, yeah, probably that half hour. Um, Next question. Hector Fabu. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. What's the cheesiest thing you've done recently? By cheesy, if you mean cliche, um, after I was dumped, I got really drunk with my friends, and like, it was fun. And like, I guess it's a cliche thing to do, like, yeah, you broke up with me, I'm gonna drink, but like, I don't know. That's pretty cheesy, like cliche thing to do. Um, it wasn't a gallon of ice cream. It was a gallon of vodka. Oof. Um, yeah. All right, moving on. Um, Arsenilica asks, "What's your favorite biome? Like type of place?" That's a very interesting question. Kudos for most original questions so far. Um, I'll probably have to say the taiga, which is like the one right before like polar wasteland. So like kind of sparse, like trees, flat. There's all these like weird wildflowers and moss, like just weird colors, and like the sun doesn't go down in the summer and it doesn't rise in the winter. It's a very interesting area. Um, so yeah, that'd be my favorite. Okay. Next question. Anonymous asked if I'm a top or bottom. No. Fat men sex. God. some some of the names of my followers. Jeez. Fat men sex asked. What do your parents think of your sexuality? They don't like it. They think it's a phase. They think I haven't found the right woman. Uh, and I did date women in the past, back when I was straight. Um, but yeah, I just couldn't. No, no, bad. Yeah, no. So yeah, I'm trying to like be more open about it and like educate my parents a bit more, like, and I don't know, just make it seem like it's not some like weird thing, but I don't know. My parents like would never kick me out, and like they still love me no matter what, like unconditionally. So it's not like a real source of friction between us. It's just something we disagree on. Um, and yeah, it's not really a big deal. Um, yet. Uh, yeah. All right. Next question comes from Nonstop Ultimate, and he asks if you were to be stranded in one historical period slash region for 1 year, which would you choose and why, and what would you do there? Um, yeah, because of this question, you're like my favorite person du jour. Um, and I would say Waterloo, but that didn't last a year. That lasted an afternoon. So I'd probably have to say like the Russian campaign of 1812. Um, as to what I would do, God, I don't know. I speak Russian and German fairly well, so I'd probably be like some staff officer or something. God, I sound so geeky right now. But yeah, I'm not quite sure I would. I don't know. With my knowledge of like strategy of the area, I could probably like pass off as like a some kind of high-ranking officer. Um, I would just have to find a uniform that would fit, which might prove difficult given my size. Yeah. Wow, this video is incredibly long already. Uh, anyway, so I'll try to be. Wait, is that all the questions? Oh, the last question comes from Dreams Inside. List the people and somebody that you want to meet. Like everybody. I didn't have time to make a list or anything. Definitely all my British followers. So 360 Cubs, CJ did Retinas, Gino82, and Joe Wonder Bra for your dick. And definitely Hipster and TARDIS, I Heart Prussia, Paul on the Internet. Yeah, there are a lot more that I want to meet. I just can't be bothered like to remember or list them all because there are a lot. So don't be offended if I didn't mention you if we talk a lot because I do want to meet you. I just can't remember really. Yeah. Anyway, so that's all the questions. Send me more if you want, and I'll answer them in text form. Maybe I'll do this again next week if it gets good response. So, yeah, I'm signing off for now, and hope you all have an awesome Tuesday. Bye.